Greetings, programs. Get your ass in here. Welcome to another week of Section 8 podcasting. We call it Geeks From Apt podcast. We are recording from Apt Studios, somewhere deep in the heart of Rock City, New York. I am Alan One. I am the geek with a voice, the big girl's choice, the one who keeps her panties oh so fucking moist. Sitting across from me, of course, is the co-pilot, my co-host, and my cohort. It's Brother C.
Hello there, guys. It's me, Brother C.
Fucking speaking of Mike. Jesus.
I am speaking in a mic. Welcome.
We're not doing whatever they call that shit. But people just whisper. We're not doing that.
ATM. Oh wait, no.
ASAMR. ASSHOLE over here.
Oh, well, go fuck yourself. How about that?
Thank you.
It's me, it's Brother C, trying to inject hot fire into this podcast.
Yeah, you're injecting something, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you to inject anything?
Yeah. They don't have to ask. It's free inoculations, people. Free.
Yes.
Take that.
Oh,
Take that.
Yes.
Mind bleach.
Yes. And sitting to my left is the spiritual third member of the Geeks From Apartment Zoo. It's DK. What's going on, DK?
Not much.
All right.
Living La Vida Loca.
Sounds good to me. We sit over here sipping on the finest of rum. About to get this podcast off the fucking ground. So let's get some business out of the way first. As always, we are on YouTube. So like, share, and subscribe. Finger pop that bell so you be notified of all new episodes. We're also on email at luckymerciless1@gmail.com. And, of course, on Twitter at Geeks From Apartment 2.
Yes, sir. Anyway.
They take a sip. Y'all don't like my fucking new bandana? Look at this.
I didn't even notice your new bandana.
It's a Tito's one.
Oh, well, just stepping up your game. That's fantastic.
Yeah, my mic stand trying to look like Axl Rose's mic stand. That was the idea.
Oh, really?
That was always the idea. The only thing that's missing is a pair of chicks' underwear on here.
Underwear.
A pair of fat ones is like gonna hit the floor. Like, what the hell? You ever seen Road Trip?
Hospital bracelets. Whatever.
Hospital bracelets? Why would I tie hospital bracelets to my fucking mic stand, you fucking tard?
Yeah, get them where you can. You're the one collecting trophies, Dahmer.
Oh, word?
Wow.
I'm Dahmer. Yet you're the one that sit here and reads the weirdest Japanese manga known to fucking man. But yet I'm Dahmer, though, right?
I don't collect trophies.
Neither do I. This came from my day job.
Yeah.
They're giving them away.
Murdering people who distribute liquor. I
don't murder. Oh, my. Oh, fuck. It's going to be
Yep, that type of day.
It's going to be this type of episode because he's already getting on my last fucking nerve. Already. So, there's so much to talk about this week, especially in the world of gaming. So why don't we just start there?
All right, go ahead. Take it away.
Why don't we start here where we left off last Thursday to fill the programs in what happened. The three of us got together at your house.
Oh, yeah.
And we watched the press conference for Google Stadia.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you don't know what Google Stadia is, programs, Stadia is Google's new gaming streaming service.
Yes.
They had an announcement a few months back. There were questions, obviously, back then. How much is this going to cost? Where's the game's going to be? Blah, blah, blah. Well, last Thursday, they had the press conference where a lot of these questions were answered, including how much this sucker is. So let's just get into it. As you say, it's a streaming service. Probably it's the same as PlayStation Now, Xbox Live Marketplace, stuff like that. It's they say you can use any device, which is bullshit.
No, I mean let's throw it out. You can use any device. I mean, you could use a TI-86 calculator to play Doom, but is it good? That's up there in the air. Well, but you can play it on your Nokia brick cell phone, I'm sure.
You cannot.
Indeed.
And really, because let's be honest, there's a lot of problems with this.
Oh,
That's one of them, is that they say, well, you can use any device. The problem with that is that our phones, especially your and my phones,
Yes.
there's no way we're going to be able to play Tekken 7 on a fucking Moto E phones that we got from fucking Metro.
Nope.
It's not going to happen. Our phones are not that strong.
Fire up your iPhones, people. That's what you're playing it
Yeah,
on.
and they already said that Android and iPhone users, you guys are fucked.
Mm.
The only thing this is working on is a Pixel.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a Google phone.
They did say that.
Yeah. That's one problem. Then they said, okay, well, you can bring any controller with you.
Yes.
The problem with that is if you already have a fucking controller, it's already connected to a device. It's probably way better than Stadia will ever be.
That is also true.
So and that's the other thing. It's like, oh, you can use your own, but we really want you to buy ours for $70 fucking our own controller for $70 goddamn dollars. Then here comes the games, most of which have already been out.
Yep.
On other platforms. There's no exclusive title with this thing. It's games that you can already play on other platforms and other devices.
As I sat down and watched the Stadia promotional video thing, my constant question is, who is this for?
We're going to get into that. We'll get into that in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a question that a lot of people have been asking.
Yes.
So we'll get into that in a minute. The other problem is, and DK is the one that brought this up.
Right.
This whole thing depends on your internet connection.
Yes.
And they already said depending on your speed is the whatever frame rate you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So if you got piss poor internet, you're gonna play at 720. You got a decent
all you
one
who enjoy Rectum Cable and their 1K streaming services, you're not going to be able to play anything other than maybe a watered down version of Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Brick Breaker.
1080. Yeah. Then if you got decent, it's 1080p, and if you got good, you can play at 4K. And even then, I'm like, I don't know too many people besides the guy sitting to my left that has a 4K television.
That. And
plus, even in Netflix mode, it's there's some pauses in the streaming if you're in 4K.
Yeah,
and that's Netflix.
Rectum just doesn't really keep.
Yeah,
up
never
with
mind a video game.
Yes,
much less a video game.
Now that's cool, maybe if you're playing like a single player game. But now if you're gonna try to play something like a Mortal Kombat or Call of Duty or Borderlands 3, when frame rates and lag are very important and very important problems, how is this going to work?
It doesn't. Yeah, you're better off. Oh goodness, you're better off getting like a whiteboard and a can with some string and saying, "I have my gun. I'm drawing the gun. I'm shooting at you. Did I hit? Roll the dice." You might as well Dungeons and Dragons this.
Yeah, you might as well get yourself a fucking light bright and a Mortal Kombat layout. And just do it that way.
Yes.
They're trying to play it on a fucking streaming service.
Now, granted, let's say you have the most high-end internet, you have devices that can play this, and you have suitable controller or whatever that you want to use.
Right.
Your internet usage, your data usage for whatever you're doing is going to go through the roof because streaming games is a lot, and as your usage goes up, the companies see how much information you're transferring, so they're gonna either think you're an elite bootlegger who is downloading tons of torrents, or they're gonna think that, oh my god, we gotta throttle this guy's internet because he's using so much data just to play. What, Assassin's Creed?
Yeah. And I don't care who your provider is, they're going to throttle your coverage. I don't care if it's Verizon, Rectum,
Yes.
Frontier. Frontier.
Frontier.
You're right.
Are you at the Frontier field playing this game?
And speaking of the Frontier, what about all these horse apple hillbillies out in the fucking sticks? Now, how are they gonna fucking play all
They're
this?
not
They're not going to because the internet only gets like maybe half a bar out there.
Yeah.
You go, try playing Mortal Kombat out in Danceville, see how far you get.
They can't even download Old Town Road on friggin' iTunes, so how are you going to be playing fucking...
Right.
Oh, God, Old Town Road. Thank you. I forgot about that song.
Well,
how can you forget about that song? That song is a Billboard hit.
It is a Billboard hit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But now getting back to your point and my point and everybody else's point, who the fuck is Stadia for?
Yeah.
Who is this for? Because obviously this is not for people like you or me.
No.
It's not for hardcore gamers.
Nope.
Because
we already got what we got.
Yeah. If you're like us, you already have a dedicated device. You already have a dedicated console or PC. You don't fucking need this shit. Oh, that was the best part. The best part of it was, we got a surprise at the end. Included free in the Founders package is fucking Destiny 2.
Yay!
Get the fuck out of here. I can play a game that's been out for fucking...
What, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, and nobody's fucking playing this bullshit?
No, not only that, but you get all the DLC and the newest one.
Oh, shit, let me wipe the cream from my fucking crotch over here, over this fucking shit.
So if you've never played this game before, not only can you start from the beginning and not play with anybody worth playing with, but by the time you get to the level to play the game with people, the game is dead. The game is done. No backtracking, no getting on Discord and saying, hey, you want to play Destiny with Stadia with me? No, none of that.
None of that shit. And on top of that, here's the best part. The best part was, while they're showing this, there's a little disclaimer at the bottom that says, pending approval from Sony. So you're not even sure you can play Destiny 2 yet.
You're not even sure if your character will transfer over to Stadia because you need approval from Sony. So let's say DK, you are an avid Destiny player. You're like, you know what? I'm going to get Stadia so I can play Destiny when I'm doing my on-the-road logins for companies or whatever the hell you do, right? So let's say you get the Stadia, you're in the hotel, and you're like, you know what? This is good. I can play this off my tablet and enjoy my character. You log in and Sony says, fuck you, start from the beginning, you can't do this.
And on top of that, you gotta hope that the Hojo's got great Wi-Fi, which I'm sure they fucking don't.
Yeah.
You gotta hope that Best Western's got stellar fucking Wi-Fi. You think that's gonna fucking happen?
Not as that's comforting.
They're giving you donuts and cold-ass eggs in the morning. You think they got fucking great Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Are you insane? And number two, okay, so let's say you do get this. Are you really gonna be that person that carries around a controller everywhere they go?
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, what are you going to do? You're going to put it in a fucking fanny pack
it's okay for Switch owners because you can just snap it onto the console. So if someone does steal the Switch out of your hand, at least they get the whole shebang. But if you're just walking around with a Stadia controller and someone jacks it, what is this bullshit? This 99-cent store fucking Jolly Time controller bullshit. No.
Yeah,
the fuck out of here.
Let's be honest, they're going to take it to the pawn shop and get the $3 that it's actually
Yes.
So getting back to who's this for? Because obviously, like you said, it's not for us. This is for people, I feel, that want to get into games, get back into gaming maybe, but don't want to spend $300 to $400 on a console or even more on a gaming PC. Because let's be honest, them Alienware laptops are not cheap.
You know what?
Very expensive.
You know who I think, not who this is for, but who will buy it? These are for those GameStop parents who used to walk in and say, hey, guy, I want to get like the newest Call of Duty for my son. Well, this looks like Call of Duty. What is this called? Men at Arms? Okay. He'll like this anyway. It's for the same.
Yeah, this is like some of your grandparents would buy.
Yeah, your grandparents will buy this thinking that this is what the newest hotness is.
This is what all the kids are playing, aren't they?
Yeah, they're playing the Stadia, right?
They're playing Stadia, right?
That's what I got for you for Christmas, baby. It's a Stadia.
I got the Stadia and Destiny 2.
And you won't get a virus on my TV by hooking up your consoles.
Yeah, I mean, it's $130.
I used my social security to get you this newfangled controller. It's nice. It's nifty.
I spend the rest of my pension just to get you Google Stadia. That's where all the kids are playing.
Everybody
right?
trusts the Googles,
Everybody
right?
likes the Googs.
Everybody likes the Googs.
That's a pending title for this episode. Everybody likes the Googs.
Fine enough. I mean, man, that could have gone south.
So yeah, for $129, you are getting the controller. You're getting,
oh wait, but you also get Baldur's Gate 3 as like.
Okay, what happened to parts 1 and 2? I ain't even heard of
Baldur Dash 3.
What is Baldur's Gate?
I don't know this. You know the funniest thing about that is that you need a PC to play the prequels. That's the worst part about it. So you're gonna get this Stadia when you should just go to Steam store and just buy everything from there.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the other thing.
What?
It's a subscription based program, sure.
Yes.
But now you still have to pay. I'm assuming full retail price for
these games. Yes,
the games are coming out.
You have to pay for the games.
So why don't you just save up the fucking money and get yourself a fucking PS4 or an Xbox One or a fucking PC and play these games any fucking way.
Yeah, save up your guap.
Save your fucking money.
I'll tell you.
Here's the only way. There's only two ways that this will work.
Mm-hmm.
The first is exclusivity.
Not gonna happen. You know why it's not gonna happen?
Well,
I'll explain that in a second. Go ahead. Get to you.
I get your point that it's probably not gonna happen. But if they want us to work, that's one. The other way that this could work, because I don't want to sit here and just shit on this thing and say this is going to be a disaster. Trying to look at the positives these days. That's where my life is right now. Going through a transition. Not that type of transition, so go fuck yourself.
Damn it! Cut me off at the pass.
Yeah, because I knew you were going to say something.
But you're still positive like AIDS, ha!
You're a fucking dickhole. The world's biggest dickhole. The other thing is that unless these games, these AAA titles, are going to be cheaper on Stadia than you would pay for in a store or in a PlayStation store or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen either.
I'll tell you why neither of those will happen on both ends. One, because, okay, so let's say you are a PlayStation or Xbox owner. They have their exclusives. You're never getting a God of War and whatnot outside. So
you're not going to get a show on here.
You're not going to, and the next thing is that, I'm not sure if you know about the Epic Store. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
Okay. The Epic Store is a PC marketplace similar to Steam, but shittier. And they've been buying the rights of having exclusivity on PC. So if you want to get a PC game, you have to go to them first, and you can't get it on Steam first. So if that's the case, unless Google Stadia plans on completely outbidding the Epic Store and getting all of these like PC titles, it ain't gonna fucking happen. In any event,
make your own goddamn drink.
Nah, fuck you, Isaac. You're doing it.
Fuck you.
You're doing it, damn it.
I'm not doing shit.
This is about to turn into the fight cast.
I'm not doing shit.
But yeah, that's pretty much how Stadia rolls, and it's.
DK, do you have any opinion on this? Do you have anything to add?
It seems pretty stupid. I mean, that's all that really needs to be said.
Yeah.
I must say, as an old man who doesn't play games, I can't play stick and hoop on this, so fuck Stadia.
So yeah. I don't even know if this microphone's going to pick up everything.
Yeah, it's going to pick up everything.
So as I'm sitting here making drinks, let me say this. So as I said before, it's $129. With that, you get the controller, you get Chromecast Ultra.
Yeah.
You get to pick your name on the founders pack.
Of which that's kind of bullshit because you can pick your name on PSN for free.
Yeah, and unless they're gonna actually put it like on a brick for you, even if it's a plastic brick, and say, "Hey, this is your name. You're at the foundation of this new shit." Who the fuck cares?
No one cares.
You're gonna get 3 months of of the access service. You also get the something called a buddy pass, so you can give 3 months to someone else.
I say that's the only cool thing.
I don't even think that's cool. Like, you're gonna give me 3 months of Stadia. You don't fucking care about me. You don't love me.
It's like 3 months of AIDS.
Hey, 3 months. 3 months of dick cancer. Why would you give me that?
See, this is where I look on the brighter side of things because I'm like eggplant purple. So jokes. Anyway, I think that that is the only redeeming factor of it. Is that hey, you don't have to buy these games and play them by yourself because you can like give it to a friend, but that doesn't guarantee that one, they're going to play with you, or two, that they're going to want to play any of the games that you buy. So if let's say I get the buddy pass and you buy your own games, then you have to get a Stadia.
Right.
Because then they're either locked behind this weird account wall, and they didn't specify. Oh yeah, you can. I mean, I guess you, in theory, can give your account to somebody else, but then they're paying the monthly fee for Stadia. It's a weird thing to.
It comes out in November. It is. Come back. We're going to come back to this in a year and see how this works. Because right now it's what they say. You say all the things you want about it, but until it's actually in practice, you're never going to know for sure how Stadia is going to work or people are going to respond to it. But I'm telling you this right now, no hardcore gamer is going to buy this, and I'm sure that's what Google wants. They want this the casual fans. They're banking on some of these trying to get some of these hardcore gamers like, drop your console, come over to Google.
And I don't even think it's console users. I think they're probably preying on PC users. I don't
PC users are pretty smart.
It sounds like PC anywhere, but if that's the case,
you know what?
And then they know nobody's turning in their PlayStation 4 to get Stadia.
Yeah, they're like, just hey, you know what?
Somebody's sitting there with their rig and like, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck Steam.
I can't keep paying freaking $700 every time something new comes out. I gotta calm this addiction down.
Let me fuck off Steam for a second and go to Stadia. Let me fuck off this thing that's been working for years.
Yes.
Just for something I'm not even gonna.
I got $3,800 into my gaming computer, and I would like to maybe get some pussy. So this is a way to kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna get this shitty gaming system, and
they won't. Then the bitches that come by my house won't see the system, because it's on my tablet. Yeah. So win.
Yeah. And I got this Chromecast for the old spank bank. So it's like a trifecta.
When his street meat goes home, it's back to reality. Oops. There goes gravity. So that's that on fucking Google Stadia. We'll see what's going on with that. Let's keep going with gaming.
I'm about to say, go ahead.
Because this past weekend, of course, what is E3?
Yay!
You don't know what E3 means? That is the Electronic Entertainment Expo. I almost said the Adult Entertainment Expo. And that's an entirely different thing altogether.
Entirely.
You can play with there's different things you can play with.
You play with a lot of different joysticks there.
You play your cards right, I imagine. But no, it was the Electronic Gaming Expo this past weekend. Sony was not there. That's why I didn't really watch too much of it.
Nope.
But I did see some things. Now, I know you want to sit here and talk about Devolver.
I'll talk about Devolver.
Because I did see that yesterday.
Okay, well, you know what? We might as well just talk about it now.
Why don't you explain to people what Devolver is?
So Devolver Digital is a publishing company that takes a bunch of niche games that no one would give a fuck about and gives them a spotlight. But the thing about Devolver games is that they're often very violent, very difficult, and go fuck yourself if you like them or not, because they're going to put them out, and guess what? Someone will like them eventually.
Yeah, they make Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami.
Which, what a fucking hard game that is. Great soundtrack.
Oh, Hotline Miami is fantastic soundtrack.
Do you programs out there, if you get them in, go on YouTube and look up Hotline Miami soundtrack. It's a great techno electronic soundtrack.
Yes.
But that game is fucking
it's freaking How do you describe
It's a top-down shooter. It looks like an old Nintendo game.
it? It looks like Grand Theft Auto 2.
I remember this.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but it's extremely difficult.
And you only get one life, and you gotta clear the room.
And I've never. Have you finished that?
Yes.
Did you ever finish that?
1 and 2.
Have you really?
Yes.
There's no way I can finish that game. I would have been throwing the controller through my fucking.
I've been tempted to because there is a lot of bullshit mapping around you gotta do, and it's fun.
For the last few years, Devolver has been at E3. They've done their own press conference, and it has not disappointed.
No.
It is the most violent, batshit crazy fucking press conference that you will ever see at E3, and this year did not disappoint. So now the theme this year is like, it was RoboCop.
Okay, so
Before you get into it.
Yes, go ahead.
This is not the only thing that's ripped out RoboCop. I forgot what the other thing was, but something else ripped out RoboCop. So I'm like, was the first one based in 2019? Was the first one? Was that the original was? It was 2019. Because if that's the case, then that's like, oh, that's why I'm seeing so much RoboCop.
I think so. Yes, I think it was.
Not only that, I saw in the store today a double pack, a Blu-ray pack of the first RoboCop and the remake of RoboCop for like, I think it was like $10. It's like.
Was this Family Dollar?
It's at Family Dollar, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then,
I was like, I only get it for one of them.
Yeah,
the remake sucks.
Now, okay, so the thing about Devolver is that they all their press conferences are thematic. So the one last year had a theme of scanners and the fact that the gaming industry and the people who indulge it are fucking idiots. And that's the running gag, that they can sell you anything because you're so dumb, you'll buy it. So last year they came out with a concept called loot box coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was supposed to ape on the fact that everybody was up in arms about like digital currencies like Bitcoins and fucking cryptocurrencies, but everybody was also gaga for loot boxes. So the deal with loot box coin was it was a cryptocurrency that had no value, and its price fluctuated constantly. Every like hour or every 30 minutes, it was a different price. So you could buy it for 30 cents, you could buy it for $300, and it sold out at the end of the conference, which is, fantastic. Great. Good for them, right? So what they did this year was they knew how predatory online stores were. Epic Store being, the main offender that everybody likes to, point the stick at. And they said, fuck it. We're going to come out with bootlegs of our own games. So Hotline Miami we talked about came out with Hotline Milwaukee.
That's hysterical.
Which was fucking ridiculous. And they came out with, instead of Downwell, which is a game where you go downwards and you have guns on your shoes, they came out with a game called Shooty Boots. And it's the same thing, but it's just a bootleg version of it.
Yeah, it's like there are Atari 2600 versions of these fucking Nintendo games.
The funniest thing about this is that as this press conference is going, they put up a website. They bought the domain name, so the thing is real. So you can play Hotline Milwaukee. You can play Shooty Boots and 8 other games on this Devolver bootleg package that they have.
Right.
And that's the thing about them. It's not enough for them to poke fun and say, look at what the industry is doing. They poke fun, say, haha, look at what the industry is doing, and we're going to do that and make money from y'all because we're genuinely good like that.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but they're making fun of just E3 in general, saying how E3 is kind of obsolete at this point. It really is.
It is.
Because a lot of these the game developers, these software developers like a Microsoft or a Sony, they can just do this on their own. Why they need E3?
And they have been.
And that's why Sony's wasn't there this year. It's like, we can just do this on our own. What's that game that you were playing? Enter the what?
Enter the Gungeon.
Did you see what they're doing with
The
that?
arcade machine?
Yes.
Yes.
Not only is it going to be in arcades, but you can buy the
You can buy the actual.
You can buy your own cabinet.
Yes.
And I saw that. I was like, man. I know
look.
she's sitting there she's sitting there just rubbing it raw with sandpaper, like the dude, Human Centipede 2, like, I ain't getting on my own arcade cabinet and shit.
Now, I would never buy an arcade cabinet because I have nowhere to put it. But
yeah, you do.
If I found out,
you put it in your fucking rape dungeon.
No, because that's for lifting.
The blast furnace?
That's lifting my weight and getting these games and getting this grease.
Well, take the chainsaw off the walls. There you go. You got a fucking space right there. Like the far end of the wall by the washing machine.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it could work. You know, if you put you put your human soap somewhere else, your Nazi soap somewhere else, then you have a room for this fucking cat.
How else can I make the bitch feel it if I don't have a space for my soap?
Well, what you do is you get ready. You put the human soap somewhere else. You put the cabinet right there. You have them play it for house score. If they don't win, that's why they get put in the Iron Maiden.
Oh, so I have them on a noose on an ice block playing.
Exactly. Game. And if they don't get high score, then bad things happen.
You have to beat mine high score.
Lord have mercy. Like I said, I didn't see too much of E3 because I'm not going to sit there for 2.5 hours and watch the EA one. Like, what are you really going to show me? What? There's a new Madden coming out? Yeah, I know this. What? There's a new FIFA coming out? Yeah, I know this. And their Star Wars game looks fucking garbage.
Hey, did you like The Force Unleashed? We know a person who does. Oh boy, do they.
TJ?
Token J,
yeah. Great. He's the only one that's sitting here, fucking...
cream in the pain, he's a black lightsaber.
He's the only one, shooting off fucking blue milk over this bullshit. The rest of us, who gives a fuck?
Jerking off porgs.
Ubisoft, what are you really going to show me? That you got a new fucking Assassin's Creed or a new Tom Clancy game, which they do.
Yeah.
And a new Ghost Recon game.
Yeah, we saw that.
With the dude that was the Punisher in it.
Jane?
No. The one from Netflix.
That dude? Really? I didn't watch the conference.
Shane from fucking Walking Dead. Can't protect him, Rick.
Yeah. Oh God, that was good. That was better than you know.
Actually on point.
That was great.
I stole that from Kevin Smith.
Yeah, well, good. Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna say this. I came up that by myself.
You still owned it. You stole it.
So yeah. So they. But what was it? Somebody came out. Square Enix.
Yes.
They got a new fucking Avengers game.
Oh yeah.
This is the weirdest fucking Marvel game I've ever seen because they don't even look like the Avengers as we know them.
Did you say Square Enix?
Yeah.
Square Enix.
Square Enix. Makers of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck this game's about really. Is it like an open world game where it's an online where everybody can be a different superhero and that's how it works?
DC did that. It may be like that. Who knows?
I don't know. But the characters just look weird. They sound weird. They don't look the same as they did, at least in the movies anyway.
I'm Capitano American.
The only thing about Capitano Americano.
Iron Hermano. Negro Guido.
El Verde Hulko.
La Tempesta.
That's what this Square Enix game is. It's Hispanic fucking Marvel.
Sweet.
You know what?
Captain Americano. Coño.
Un ojo roja.
Pequeño hermano.
Okay.
What? What the fuck game is this?
What is this?
Is this a video game or a telenovela?
Why are there subtitles? I don't know.
Man.
Games have subtitles.
What the fuck is this? Yeah.
Lots of them for deaf people. DK, don't be insensitive. Please, he did not mean to offend any of our deaf listeners.
Okay.
what he did there?
See what I did there?
Dad joke interjected.
Oh, shit.
You already knew it was that kind of night. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Indeed.
Did you see any of Bethesda? Because I know you did.
No.
So, okay, Bethesda. I'm sure we all know about Fallout 76.
Yeah, that's why. I was like, but I'm not going to play anything from Bethesda anyways. Like Doom. Like the new Doom.
No, you're
Fuck
not.
that.
New Doom looks like old Doom.
Because the last Doom sucked.
Last Doom was okay, but
I didn't like the last Doom. I thought that shit was garbage.
The Doom is still dooming. The
Doom Eternal?
Yeah, it's doing the Doom thing. It does it. So, okay, Bethesda, they made an announcement for Fallout 76. Guess what? We shipped a game that had no story, no nothing. It was just a barren wasteland of fuckery. Guess what we put in this barren wasteland of fuckery? We put a story and other robots in there for you to talk to. So now it kind of resembles a game. Instead of you walking around picking up bottle caps and paper clips and trying to stab each other with them. That's the game now. This is taking... okay.
That would have been cool. I don't know.
When the game came out.
Yeah, when it first fucking came out. Thank God I didn't fucking play it. I'm not a fan of
You know what? I'm going to give you a real grim, dark analogy. A real grim, dark analogy.
There we go.
Here we go, programs. Ready?
Here you go, programs. It's like taking an aborted fetus, right?
Okay.
Putting marionette strings on it.
Yep.
Dancing it around
Still
in
with
Times Square.
Yeah.
Say, hey, it's a real boy now. Look at these Ugg boots and Timberland shirt I put on it. It's a real baby. Love it. Love the baby now.
Okay, see, you lost me already. Why would you dress it in Ugg boots and a Timberland shirt?
Because that's
if you just said a onesie of something, I'd have been like, okay,
no, because
so this weekend at Bernie's with a dead fetus.
Yes, pretty much. That's what
I was still with you until that part.
Yeah.
Does it have like a little sort of tape recorder that just says dead ass?
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, that's cool.
It says dead ass and it does DMX quotes and says dead ass.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
so now you got a product to invest in.
Yes.
Now apologize.
Yeah.
Because you hurt my feelings.
I'm not in jail.
Got the money, dog.
Got that money, dog. Got the money. Roll up. Trying to get high. If we did DMX quote, but this DMX quote from Belly, I'm still with you on that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? This.
They give a fuck about a red light, motherfucker. Cop can't stop me.
I'm out here speeding, smoking weed, chopping buns.
All touchable. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Strap the recorder on the baby. We got a product.
But now, why is it Ugg boots and a fucking Timberland shirt? This dead baby looks like a fucking stew bum out here on the street at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's like a trash talking Tom Brady, and now I don't get it.
You're like a trash talking joke man.
Because it's a product. I didn't say it was sellable.
Anyways, keep going.
Bethesda also had, Doom Eternal. You already know about that. You covered it. Whatever. If you like Doom, it's more Doom. There you go.
Yay. Yay.
Had a game called Ghostwire, which is this is one of those games where you can tell this studio just wanted to have the Bethesda name because it's money, and it's just money. No, the Bethesda has money. Okay, how many?
Even after the Fallout 76 fiasco.
Yeah, what company do you know can sell you the same thing 15 different ways called Skyrim? And not, be profitable.
Activision.
Yeah, Call of Duty and
EA.
Yeah.
Madden.
Well, they're up there with that.
FIFA.
They're up there with that, but they have one product that sells called Skyrim. So, they have Skyrim on Alexa. When we saw that on...
Damn it!
God damn...
Don't say that. Don't say that name. It's going to set it off.
Alexa, tell me a joke. God damn you.
Alexa.
Stupid bitch.
Tell me a joke.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, it's too low.
It's too fucking low. Great.
It's too low. Good job.
As I have a fire, I have a Kindle Fire in my living room.
Anyway.
So don't say Alexa in my house because it will.
Ghostwire actually kind of looks like Japanese Death Stranding with like Ghost, and you gotta wear a bodysuit to see him. But it's also can't remember. There was some movie
that sounds like something up your fucking alley.
Yeah, right.
Latex bodysuit. One of them gimp suits.
Yeah.
You can see like little Japanese girls in. That sounds like a C game, right?
Why is your voice deepening as you say this? It seems like
because I'm sitting here smoking and drinking at the same time. So I'm sitting here trying to talk.
Hey, what, you got boys on you? No.
No.
Yeah.
He told mine. I was actually hoping he had big boys.
Do you not see me smoking this? Whatever this is.
Cheyenne. These World War II
cowboy killers.
Rice boy papers.
Yes. So between that and this fucking rum,
Tojo fire sticks. Yes. Indeed.
We're not being racially insensitive.
Oh, shit.
It's literally made of magician paper.
I gotta get my other laptop at some point. But anyways,
other than that, yeah, that was Bethesda.
I saw the Microsoft one, at least the 15-minute version of it, because again, I gotta sit there for 2 hours and watch the Microsoft one.
So what were the highlights?
The highlights were they're coming out with Gears 5 this year.
Go figure.
They're coming out with a Blair Witch game.
Why? Strike while the iron is ice cold.
Yes, like
is there going to be a new Sims? Is that Microsoft?
Yeah.
No, that's EA.
They're still coming out.
I don't think they're.
No, it is. They did some whole thing for Pride Month too. So.
What?
There you go.
Okay.
Have fun with that cornholery.
I guess.
Indeed.
They showed Cyberpunk.
Yes, with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. And he came out at E3. That was really cool.
That was cool.
That was probably the coolest part of E3 for me.
Now,
seeing John Wick.
Keanu Reeves and the Japanese lady from Ghost Wire are considered the two best things of E3 this year because they were the most human and honest thing about it.
It seemed like it was a lot of nothing. And
that's what it was.
It's a lot of nothing, and if we're being honest, most of this shit comes out next year anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't you come out next year when these fucking games come out?
Well, no, the thing about E3 is this, is that it comes out, E3 is in the summer, and if they did E3 in the winter, then yeah, it'd be, more, the wait time would be less.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is this, is that we've talked about this before. E3 is a dead event.
Mm-hmm.
It's every company worth it. Like, Sony didn't show up because they legit said, we have nothing to show y'all. When we have something to show y'all, we'll show it to you. But we don't have anything to show you right now.
Oh, yeah, well, that was one last. That was the other thing. Microsoft. Project Scarlet.
I didn't see what this was.
I think Project Scarlet is their new Xbox.
Fine,
which is supposed to be even stronger than the Xbox One.
I would hope so if it's the new one.
With graphics in 8K. I'm like, 8K? Nigga, I ain't even got 1K. Never mind 4K, and especially 8K? What the fuck is 8K?
Look,
is 8K going to be like so realistic that I can see Tom Brady's fucking leg snap when I'm playing fucking Madden?
No, it's so...
Or whoever the quarterback for Buffalo.
So realistic, you'll be...
Shut up, ass.
With a secondary is just fucking just attacking this fucking QB.
Nah.
With the fucking blitz.
8K,
the 4-3.
What? We're entering into...
We will once again buy a Madden, and I will whoop stupid...
I think... Oh, no, that's not part of Days of Deals.
No, it's
20, that's not even
2K.
Out yet. It's not even
2K19.
And Aaron Rodgers will still be...
You can get 2K19 for like...
I'm not buying... I'm definitely not buying Madden this year. Green Bay was horrible in the fucking regular season. They didn't make playoffs this year. Fuck that. I'm not going to play with Green Bay when they're like a 65. Fuck that.
I may have to friggin' spend...
Yeah, you want to play Madden?
$50
spend
to
the fucking $60.
Yes.
I'm not buying. I'm not
whoop
getting
your
fucking
ass with
Madden
Josh Allen and laugh.
You might have a shot. They made playoffs. Green Bay didn't. I was like, actually they didn't. We had the same fucking record they did.
Yeah, you were thinking about the year before.
Anyhow.
I would say 8K at that territory. You're playing Striking Vipers.
What the fuck is Striking Vipers?
Striking Vipers is see what I did? I'm doing a segue right now.
Okay.
Striking Vipers is the first episode, Black Mirror.
Well, none of us watched that.
I know none of y'all watched it.
That. You are the segue of transitions.
Yeah.
That's what segues are, you asshat.
No,
You're
you are the segue to transition.
Yes.
Number 2.
Yes.
As far as episode names this week.
Segues to transition.
Segues to transitions.
You're the most stupid idiot. Stupid.
Yeah, you're the dumbest dummy I've ever seen be dumb.
I ain't stupid. I just stupid.
A scooter is a sailboat, you fuck.
A dinghy is a boat, you idiot.
Idiot.
God, you should have ate your Smarties this morning.
A gun is a pistol. Dumb.
Dummy.
This could go hard.
Oh yeah, man. The TV ain't on this time. That's about the only good thing about this. Oh man. So a couple of sad things. Let's get some sad shit out the way.
Let's get some sad.
Rest in peace to Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Anthony Mason, right?
Yeah, Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason from Knicks.
Yeah,
passed away.
The dirty worker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, rest in peace to Bushwick Bill from Ghetto Boys.
Ooh.
Bushwick Bill, the midget, nigga. The midget in fucking Ghetto Boys.
Yes.
Chucky.
Yes. Oh.
He passed away.
Yeah.
At 52.
Really?
That's a really long.
Yeah. That's an old age for midgets. I'm sorry, but
we said
earlier.
We just said
he lived a long midget life.
Yeah, he lived a long life as a short person.
He probably did also a lot of freaking crack cocaine.
Yeah, that probably didn't help his matters.
107.
That didn't help matters.
In Bushwick Bill's years.
No. Wow, that's insane.
One last bit of sad news. I don't know if you know this, but Legion Skanks, Big J. Okerson,
yes,
Dave Smith, Louis J. Gomez are no longer doing shows at the Creek in the Cave. Yes. They did their last episode last week.
I heard about that.
So did I, and I was very sad because you actually got to see
them at the Creek in the Cave.
In your hometown, New York City,
yep.
And they're not doing it anymore.
And
the only thing I'll ever have is a little drink coin that you gave me.
Yes, I saved that. I had a drink with Michael Che that night, and that was real interesting.
Funny enough,
yes,
he was on the last episode.
He was on the last episode.
It was him and Dan Soder. And he did say that, and he did announce that he's coming up here.
Dan Soder, yes, he is coming up here. He's coming. You want to go?
I do want to see that.
We'll look it up. It's right down the road.
I will really?
Yes.
I will sit here and smoke weed with him. And I don't smoke weed that way. But if I get a chance to smoke weed with fucking Dan Soder, I will fucking smoke weed
okay, so we're going real fucking inside here. You know where if you're on University Ave and fucking Price, right?
Yes.
If you keep going straight, there's the fork in the road.
Yeah.
If you follow the left-hand side of the fork, comedy.
Is everybody like Sticky Lips and all that?
No.
By your old house?
No. No. You keep following the road towards going towards Wegmans.
Okay.
And you know how there's that split?
Yeah.
Where if you stay to the right, you get to Wegmans. If you go to your left, you go down the other road.
Yeah.
You go down the left. And that's where the comedy cellar central place is. It's in its own spot. It's actually pretty fucking nice.
We's learning today.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I saw Jim Norton there, and it was pretty cool.
Okay.
So when I went to see Jim Norton, I saw that Dan Soder was there, gonna be there.
Since we're talking insider shit,
yes.
For a second, Rock City shit.
Rock City shit.
What are you doing Saturday?
This Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Holy shit! This Saturday is a busy fucking day.
See.
Why? What's going on this Saturday?
I got kids.
I wanted. I was going to say let's go to
finger painting at
but I may have to do that by myself then.
Do what now?
Go to Swoleburger.
Fuck, man.
Oh, you got finger painting?
We gotta do picture painting with Bill Cosby.
It's camping night at the Red Wings Frontier Field thing, and we didn't go.
Wait.
What?
So you're gonna watch?
Wait, camping night? At Frontier Field, what does that even mean?
Gentle.
So basically, you watch the game and then you camp out on the field.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. So it's bum night at fucking Frontier Field.
So basically,
That's
you're gonna set up a tent city inside of Frontier Field, which is already a bummy stadium.
Yes.
But then you're gonna let vagabonds frolic with your children
and stew bums
and stew bums frolic with your children on the field and light tires on fire.
You got any spare change?
That's okay.
Okay.
No, it's what it's okay.
No,
it's with other people that we know, but it's
and you know.
Well, like Joke Man.
Yeah.
Joke Man can't afford a ticket.
That black dude like the caveman's Valentine.
He can afford $3.
He
Anyways,
can't.
Yes, he can.
He can't afford.
If he starts begging at like 6 o'clock in the morning, he's gonna have enough to do this.
Yeah, to camp out.
To camp out.
But yes, that's what. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Damn.
On Saturday.
Oh, so you
we can go to Swillburger any day.
But okay, I know that, but it's Saturday. I can't do this Friday.
Can you do it Sunday?
No, I work Sunday night. Dum-dum?
So what, are they gonna, like, make the trash can barrels into, like, some sort of kid-oriented theme?
I hope
like
so.
Buzz Lightyear?
Hey, kids, build your own oil can.
Yes, build your own oil can.
Yay!
Hey, take these burning tires and make Buzz Lightyear in the outfit.
Are they going to have bum fights? Are they going to have bum fights on Saturday? So. Well, I'll go. Yeah. I'll go if there's bum fights there. He just like, hey, here's a bottle of Johnny Bootlegger. Whoever kills the other one first gets the bottle.
Why are you being so tame? You should make them eat the glass.
No. They just get the bottle of Johnny Bootlegger. Now, what we can do is wrap their hands up and dip them in glass.
Yes. Sponsored by Zweigel's Hot Dog Sauce. The only sauce made for hot dogs.
and French's. French's mustard.
That's what I'm gonna.
French's mustard.
That's what Brother C will be doing.
Just mustard.
That's a fucking
camping
shame.
out in the baseball field.
Camping out. Like what the fuck was that? That Wall Street thing.
Wolf of Wall Street?
No, when the bums took over that shit.
Don't know.
Take over Frontier Field. That's what you're doing. Occupy Frontier Field. That's what you're doing. Ew, take a shower, you fucking bum.
Here, kids, put your fucking can of SpaghettiOs on this stick and roast them over this tire.
Yeah. You know what? That's a great transition into a segue. Speaking of orphan kids.
You really fucked yourself on that one, didn't you, DK?
Whatever, it's funny to me.
Speaking of orphan kids, there's the rumors that they're doing a reboot of fucking Punky Brewster. Where now she's an adult, she has 3 kids. But I'm like, yeah, with them titties she had back in the day, of course she had 3 kids. You ever see fucking Punky Brewster when she was in her 20s? Man, oh man, she had some fucking gigantic tits.
Don't breathe into
Shut
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, you know why? Because these mics gotta last. You're gonna sit here and breathe into it.
Yeah, we don't have.
With your hot Uncle Oswald alcohol
don't have
breath.
the screens yet.
Oh no, we have pop filters.
Oh,
they just don't fucking work on these fucking stands.
Oh no,
it's very sad that they're redoing.
The fuck are you doing?
What?
God, oh shit.
Now I gotta get.
All right,
now I gotta steal barrels.
Yeah. Let me get back to this ship. The fucking booze is over there.
Come on, Isaac.
I'm not getting up. The booze is right. It's closer to you, you fucktard. God damn you. Let me get into something else. All right.
Go ahead. Get into something else.
So that was all we got for games for now. Let's get into shit that bullshit we had time for this week.
Oh boy.
Now, I'll start it because the idea for this week was I was going to see 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
2 that I knew I was going to see, 1 that I was trying to sneak in. So I saw the guy with the man in the black SUV.
Oh.
Got 3 movies.
Nice.
Godzilla and Ma.
Oh boy.
I got back to the house on fucking Friday.
Which one didn't work?
Neither of them did.
Holy shit.
Godzilla didn't work. It froze in my Xbox. So I said, that sucks. So I'm going to sit here and watch Ma.
Yep.
I tried to play Ma. That didn't work. It froze too. So I'm like, okay, maybe something's wrong with my Xbox. Let me put this in my fucking laptop. The same laptop that's in front of you right now.
Yep.
A brand new laptop, mind you. That I just bought back in February. Just for this fucking podcast. But it has, a DVD player in it. So that's alright. I'm going to sit here and watch it like that. Don't you know it almost froze my fucking computer?
Oh, fuck that noise.
I was like, oh. So I don't have reviews of either Godzilla or fucking Ma for you this week. I hope to rectify that problem.
Rectum.
Shut up. In a few weeks.
Damn,
However, I did see a movie this week.
Okay, what did you see?
Dark Phoenix.
Oh, boy.
The new X-Men movie.
The X disaster.
Okay,
go ahead.
So, as I said last week, I did not see Apocalypse, which I heard is one of the worst X-Men movies.
Pretty bad.
But here's the thing. You can watch Dark Phoenix without ever seeing Apocalypse.
Yeah, because it's stupid, because they took one story and just said, hey, you know what?
Well.
Lay it all out for you.
Well, okay. So anyways, this is the third iteration of the Dark Phoenix saga. The first time was the cartoon, obviously, back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Second time was The Last Stand, which they really screwed the pooch on.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're getting this version. The only things that I didn't, I can ascertain is like, okay, there's young Storm and there's young Nightcrawler. Mm-hmm. Which, at first, I was like, well, wait a minute. How's that possible? Because...
Dark Phoenix.
No.
Go ahead.
How do they know who fucking Nightcrawler is? Because the next two, they don't know who the fuck he is. They haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
Until I realized, like, oh yeah, Days of Futures Past, they push a reset button and everything. They retcon everything, so it doesn't matter at this point, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's fine. So now, in the beginning, they're fucking in space, trying to save some fucking astronauts. There's a solar flare, at least that's what they think. But it's really some kind of alien energy. Jean Grey gets hit with it.
Cosmic rays.
Shut up. Well, I'm trying to explain this.
Go ahead.
So she absorbs the energy, and now she's fucking, she's Dark Phoenix now, right?
Yep.
And that's pretty much what it is. Now, you said you saw Apocalypse. So let me ask you some questions.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of Apocalypse, did Magneto get his own island?
I don't think...
With the rest of the bad guys?
Okay, so the thing about... I can't remember anything about Apocalypse.
Because in this one, they just like, oh, he got his own island.
Okay, so the thing about Dark Phoenix is that they took a lot of liberties from, because of Days of Futures Past to make this an isolated story, and it sucks. If you know anything about Dark Phoenix is Thanos. Equivalency.
Yeah.
So this is not something...
Jean Grey is already the most powerful mutant in the world.
Yeah, so this is not something you one-shot movie and say, there you go.
Yeah, some people have been saying that this should have been a two-parter.
This should have been a two-parter, or maybe
because even
in First Class, maybe you should have made some mention of this cosmic force. I mean, like you were about to say, the cartoon makes this it's
a four-parter.
It's a season-wide event.
Yeah, no, because the Dark Phoenix saga in the cartoon is like a four-parter, where it is just a fucking 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
There are some things that, listen, it's easy to sit here and shit on this movie because there are some things to shit on it about, but there are some good things about it. There are some things that happen in this movie where there's motivation for other people to do what they do in this. I think the biggest thing this suffers from is the villain. It's just another example of a villain that does not need to be there. I don't understand why this particular...
Who is the villain of this movie?
Jessica Chastain.
Here's
the thing, though. I don't know who she is. I don't know why she was there.
Okay, so...
And the thing is, she's a shapeshifter. She kind of looks like a Skrull. Which is interesting because this Dark Phoenix takes place right around the same time as Captain Marvel. It happens in 92. It's set in 92.
Okay, so
The same time period as the Skrulls.
Let's
as
say,
we know from that movie, hold on. But as we know from that movie, the Skrulls weren't really the bad guy in Captain Marvel. It did start out that way, but towards the end, they were the good guys.
Yes.
Right? So it's like, okay, so I thought they were Skrulls, but like that doesn't make sense either. There's no real reason for her to be there. She's just there to kind of keep the story going.
Okay, so the thing about Dark Phoenix is this, right? You have a group, the Hellfire Club, that wants to exploit her powers and say, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to hypnotize her, she's going to be...
Yeah, that's what I thought they were. I thought they were the Hellfire Club. But that's not who they were.
And that's where this whole thing pops up.
Yeah,
is that you start messing with weird continuities. Yeah. Where it's like, hey, you know what? Moviegoer, DK, you don't know the shit. You're stupid. You don't follow the comics. Fuck you. We can just throw anything we want to at the board, and you'll believe it.
You'll believe it.
And that's the thing. That they...
Gee, that's why I don't delve into this fantasy universe until I read.
Yeah. I mean,
I need to. So I
but even with the MCU, they do a good job of you not having to necessarily
backtrack.
They don't have to read it.
They breadcrumb it enough.
But I don't want to get a watered down, fucked up version.
See, but the thing about
get into it, I'm going to have to read it first, and that's why I haven't.
Is that what I think Ellis is trying to say is that the MCU, even though they take liberties with the stories, because they do, we all know that they do, they breadcrumb it enough where it doesn't matter that they're taking liberties because they lead you, they give you the thread to follow, and it's coherent. It's not like you're going into this movie, oh shit! This is a part of the fucking Annabelle saga? Oh, wow! Look at that. There's a connection. You don't need to do that with the MCU movies because guess what? In the beginning, they explain whatever the characters' motives are. They have the whole movie, and then at the end, they say this is how this connects to everything.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't want to do that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Here's the other thing, see.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie Turner.
Yes.
You know who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think she doesn't have a major heart disease syndrome, but she has heart disease syndrome.
Did we ever explain what Hart-Scott syndrome is?
Yes, we have explained this in an episode. So if you don't know what that is, go back to
the archives.
Go back to the archives. But I do nominate her for having slight heart disease.
Oh boy,
she's a pretty enough young lady.
Yeah.
But if she stands like to the left or right,
that's the wrong
that schnozola is just like whoa.
It's huge.
Yeah. I don't
cuts butter.
I have fun with that Joe Jonas. That nose. I mean, listen. In the end of the day, Dark Phoenix. Oh, you looking her up? DK? That's just looking her up. Are you looking her up for real?
Yeah.
She's got heart disease, don't she?
Because of the ears. At the right angle, those ears look like Will Smith.
That bionic nose at times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And once you put those
that's
ears
Blossom if you don't know. Yeah. That's also that nerdy chick on
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory for more relevant.
That's Sheldon's girlfriend.
Yes.
How do I know that?
Because you watch subpar television.
Yeah, I mean this Mary Claire looks good, but
at the end of the day, Dark Phoenix is a bootleg movie. It's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie, but it's not bad either. I always like the dynamic with the Xmen because they are family. They're like a makeshift family.
Yes.
And because they came from a broken home.
See there. Yeah.
Oh boy!
Yeah. There it is.
You can pick your friends?
Oh yeah, see now if she's just looking straight forward, she's not bad looking, but as soon as she turns to like the left or the right slightly, she's like one of those bird creatures from Dark Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely
which I got some heat on last week.
I heard about the heat.
I got some heat on last week.
And light.
So
what else? Who else is going on? Did you see the teaser for 3 from Hell?
I did not.
That's out now.
I did.
It doesn't. You know what? You're not missing anything. Okay. You're not missing much because it doesn't show you shit.
No.
Okay, great.
You're not. Yeah, we don't even know when the fuck this movie's coming out.
Yeah. It was a pretty.
Yeah, it was a pretty tame fucking teaser. I was like, this is not showing me shit.
I mean, I had a very simple week.
Alright, what bullshit you have time for?
I watched the Liam Neeson movie.
Which was?
Okay, that's okay. I'll give you clues and let's see if you can guess what it is. No, he plays a person who loses his job.
The Axe?
No.
Did they make that into a movie?
No.
The one where he's on a train?
God damn it, DK!
Yeah, because this is the last movie you was in. Yeah, the one he was on a fucking train.
The Commuter.
Yeah, I also saw that.
Oh, did you?
Because the wife likes Liam Neeson, so we sat there.
Really? When did you watch this? Recently?
Liam Neeson doesn't like your wife. She's black.
Yeah, I know.
I went out to look for the first Negro I could find to kill him.
I was going to beat him with a stick to death.
To death?
To death.
I will find you.
I will beat you. Because your skin is dark.
Your skin is dark.
Like midnight. Casting a shadow over the cliffs.
Skills against black people.
So yeah, I watched The Commuter.
Yeah.
God damn, that movie is dumb and not fun dumb. I sat down and watched this movie and I was like, you know what? Not only am I losing, my sperm count is dropping, but I'm also losing my smartitude.
So
you should have watched that movie
years ago.
Let's backtrack for a second.
All of
So if this movie was dope,
2006.
No. Yeah. So if this movie was dope, your sperm count would have been higher
through the roof.
That's how Liam Neeson does for you.
If you binge watched,
the first Taken.
If I would have watched John Wick 1, 2, and 3 in a row, I probably would have been more fertile than the Garden of Eden. Let's just say that. Thank you.
They need all that, but thank you.
Yeah, obviously.
Anyways, continue.
John Wick is fun, but I watched The Commuter.
Yeah.
I realized that, first of all, watching him fight like young people is hilarious.
It is.
That is hilarious. And I've never seen so many open palm strikes in my life. Like, no one fights like that. No one, open palm strike to the nose. No one does that because that's not the intuition you have when you fight. Movie is dumb. The ending is dumb. It's dumb. What's another movie I watched? I watched not Kung Fu Hustle, but Legend of Drunken Master. Right? I was watching it.
Okay.
With my significant other, and I realized,
Yeah, you might as well throw that out.
Yeah, throw that out. Significant other, right? And
only one of us is single.
And I realized it's. Yeah, Fat Lady's Choice.
Shut up.
I realized that watching that movie and what was the other movie I was watching? Pacific Rim 2 Uprising. That's the other movie I watched this week.
Oh God. You watched that by yourself.
Yeah, I did. And as I'm sitting down watching this movie, my significant other was like, "Yo, why don't they just do this? Why don't they just do that?" And I'm like, okay, so let me explain Pacific Rim as a franchise to you. Big dumb robots doing cool stuff.
Yeah, I know. We watched the first one.
No, not you.
Oh, the programs?
To her and the programs. I had to sit down and explain, this is how this action movie works. If you try to logic anything in this movie, you're going to have an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Like I did.
That's the only thing that's going to happen. And I had to explain to her that the entirety of the first movie, they fought these monsters bare-fisted when they had swords. Mm-hmm. Swords that worked quite effectively.
Yes.
Versus them. And their reasoning for not using swords the whole movie was, we forgot.
Yeah, it's a cyborg action version of Frozen.
Yes.
My biggest problem with the first one was is that it takes you had to mind melt with your fucking co-pilot to
that is also
these
stupid.
fucking these robots, and so you have to like the deep.
You got to dig deep into their
mind. And my problem was like, okay, you got to really know your co-pilot, because if you don't and you try to mind melt, you're gonna see some shit. You're gonna be like, whoa.
No, they explain that way far in the beginning of the movie. Like, if you don't have a high compatibility rating, then it's not gonna work. So if you see, let's say, Lucky, you have to pilot the Jaeger with a person that isn't a complete psychopath. They won't understand you. They won't understand anything about you, so you can't make this robot.
That movie had so much promise, and it was such a fucking disaster. One of the few programs that I did not finish. I walked away from.
You did. You walked away. Not only did you walk away from it, you walked away from it in the last 7 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
which
done.
Is hilarious.
I've had enough. I had enough of fucking Pacific Rim.
And you would have
what a waste of Idris Elba. What a waste.
Idris Elba. Okay, look, Idris Elba, outside of anything highbrow and BBC oriented, does a lot of bullshit. Okay, does he do cartoonist bullshit to the degree of what's his name that we talked about last week?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage. Does he do Nick Cage type shit? Not as often, but he does do some Nick Cage type shit. Let's look at fucking Pacific Rim. Let's look at Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
That wasn't his fault.
He signed off to work on the movie. How is it not his fault?
I liked Dark Tower.
That's
only because I didn't read the book.
Well,
I liked him in it.
Okay,
he's a great actor. He just does a lot of silly stuff.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's just that, like I said, it's reverse Nick Cage.
Like Hobbs and Shaw, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, like I said, it's like reverse Nick Cage. He does goofy shit, but
he's a good actor. He's just in a lot of bad things.
But he doesn't. I don't think he means to do bad shit, but he has to get a paycheck.
But he's been in good stuff.
No, but like I said, that's why I said he's like opposite Nick Cage, where Nick Cage just
he's great in Luther. We can't wait for.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the next season of Luther. It's fantastic in The Losers. But like I was saying, he is like reverse Nick Cage, where Nick Cage just says, hey, I'm going to do this because I like goofy shit.
Yeah.
Idris Elba just has goofy shit land in his lap. And sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's not.
Yeah. What else do you have?
Shit. You saw me sit at home play Sonic Mania. I'm stuck.
Oh, God.
You would.
I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to download it or play it.
I think I will download.
If it was 93, this would be a different story.
I was contemplating that Sega thing just so I could play a bunch of silly games.
What Sega thing?
Cheap.
What, Sega Collection?
Yeah.
I think I have.
But he doesn't have a console. So you have to play on your phone?
Go to Walmart and pay like $40.
Oh, that's right, because the plug and play shit.
$40, I get like.
Yeah.
It's a sick lineup.
You have a computer?
You can get that down the street at the Family Dollar.
Yeah.
Or Wally World.
Yeah. Okay. Hook it up to your TV.
I think I'm going to do that. Because it looks fun.
Get shit. Nestor. Not Nestor. This is a Sega one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Get that.
What about you, DK?
Yeah, $40 for the flashback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like the Atari flashback. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, DK, did you have time for any bullshit this week? Outside of impending things.
Yeah, I told you we watched Chernobyl like that.
Oh, did you finish it? Yeah. Are you caught up?
So is it like it's like a documentary, or is it like a?
No, this is a show. I've heard good shit about this.
Yeah, it's not a real documentary, but they take some liberties. One of the characters is just like the nuclear physicist's conscience, but the rest of it's pretty accurate to what happened. Did
you hear about what Russia's doing because Chernobyl's so popular?
Making T-shirts? I don't know.
No, so Russia, because Chernobyl's so popular, they're like, oh fuck, they're spreading too much information. We gotta come out with our own show that's a little bit more positive about the Chernobyl incident.
It's called Death to the Americans.
Sick.
So basically,
okay, cool.
I mean, I'll watch it.
All right,
because if they put it on HBO, I will watch it. And I'll be like, all right.
I doubt Putin is going to put it on HBO, but I would like to see the propaganda version of
I would.
Russian Chernobyl.
If they can squeeze it into a 5-hour miniseries, I will watch that.
I will watch Russian's version of Chernobyl
all day.
Easy. Because I want to see, like, oh no, nuclear power is great. There was no Chernobyl explosion. Everybody happy.
look! All of the radioactive waste turned into cotton candy, and all the children ate, and they were happy. Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember
that, but I mean, maybe.
There are no three-eyed wolves. There are happy wolves that grant wishes to lucky children. Wow.
Your son have 3 leg. He win Olympics in 1994. Did he?
Did he?
Yeah, I don't
remember the 3-legged.
I think I would remember that.
Yeah, I think I would have remembered that. I don't think that happened, but
this 3-legged skater.
I'm gonna watch it to the end. I'm gonna stay neutral until I see the last episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely I recommend it. It's well put together.
Okay.
And it's short enough to keep my attention span.
Yeah, because the episodes are only about an hour long, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I also watched all of Black Mirror, which none of you guys have watched.
Not yet, anyways.
You're not gonna watch it. That's not meant for it. You're not gonna watch it.
How do you fucking know?
I suggest you watch the first episode. Because
I watched the one with Miley.
I suggest you watch the first episode.
Alright.
I believe okay. Slight Black Mirror review time. Season 5. It's not the best season, but I say the first 2 out of 3 episodes were fantastic. The first episode was weird because it talked about VR gaming and sex in VR. So
that's why you like it so much.
Yes. Yes.
VR porn, that's coming.
So
Netflix has a couple of
I know one
day robot sex documentary, also very interesting.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. You seen the full bodysuit, the Japanese one? Yes.
Yeah, I had time for that bullshit.
So, this episode is called Striking Vipers. It's about 2 bros who play video game fighting games together, right? And then one gets married and has a family, and the other one stays single. And for his birthday, he gets him the new VR unit. And he's like, hey, bro, we should play this game. And they start fucking in the game. And
they start fucking each other?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
And so,
I'm going to walk away for a second.
And so,
I'll find a fucking light, and we're gonna get back into this shit. Oh, actually, no. There's a light right here. So let me get back to my seat.
So get back to your seat. And so let me reference this.
What do you think this is? A story of us? That's not gonna happen.
No.
Ever.
No.
Yeah, light out for that.
So let me give you a frame of references for characters in this. So the Falcon fucks Black Manta using an avatar of a Power Ranger.
Wait. When you say the Falcon and Black Manta, like
yes, the actors.
The actors that play them. Oh, okay.
So they have a DL relationship in this episode.
What?
Where he's like, I can't fucking quit this game. I tried fucking other things, but it's not like fucking you.
So basically, it's like a Rick and Morty, that weird land that they go to.
It's like a Rick and Morty
Fruity Land?
Yes, it's like Fruity Land meets Brokeback Mountain.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yes. It's okay.
I know what Brokeback Mountain is, but it's
Brokeback Mountain meets VR chat, and I showed you VR chat, right? Yeah. So it's that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do a short segue to Fruity Land. Fruity Land is just like a universe that Rick makes up for his daughter.
Yes.
And basically, this real human gets trapped there for like years and just fucks all the imaginary animals there. More imaginary beings.
So basically, he not only fucks the imaginary beings there and procreates with them, but he eats them
Mm,
because they are also his sustenance.
Yeah.
jeez.
So,
Well, it's running gag time.
oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Rick and Morty.
It says I should give that show a second chance.
Okay, so thing about Rick and Morty.
I just could not get into that show.
No, okay,
I just couldn't.
This is a funny thing because the creators of Rick and Morty made a game called Trevor Saves the Universe. I'm sure you've seen this on like PSN or whatever.
No.
So they made a real succinct comment saying, "Oh shit, we created another fucking fan base that is gonna drive our shit to the ground," because Rick and Morty got to the point where you can't even say I'm a fan of Rick and Morty. You can say I watch Rick and Morty. You can say I fucking enjoyed X, Y, and Z episode of Rick and Morty. But saying you're a fan of it kind of equates you to these fucking Fruit Loops that get Pickle Rick tattooed to them and scream autistically about Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, no.
So DK knows about these instances because he is a fan of Rick and Morty. And as a fan of Rick and Morty, you know what other fans do. And it removes you from like, shit, I'm not this fucking frat boy screeching on the table, I want my Szechuan sauce, of which it became a huge disaster. And the sad part about it is the whole episode with Szechuan sauce was about how frivolous and useless wanting something like that is. But the fans, because they're like fans and think themselves smarter than they are or highbrow than they are, say, oh, you can't understand this episode. It's about having Szechuan sauce back, so we want Szechuan sauce.
Yeah. If you understand that the creators are basically shitting on anybody who really comes after the show like that is going to live their life like Rick and Morty is a thing.
Yes.
It's a comical show.
It's even more like, okay, so to give you an equivalency, Lucky.
Why do you keep calling me Lucky?
Because you're also
fucking drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
That's why.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
DJ Allen 1, a.k.a. Lucky Merciless. Shit.
Thank you.
Okay.
Continue.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. Anyway, so the equivalency would be us being fans of Luther saying nobody can understand the scope and depth of Alice because she's such a complex character. And if you really understood Alice, you too would have to be a criminal and insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's the degrees that fans of Rick and Morty go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's sad and pathetic.
And not worth it.
No, definitely not worth it.
I'm a Trekkie. I won't take it that fucking far, though.
No, it's like you would never understand how molecular distribution goes unless you...
Or the effects of dilithium crystals on a warp drive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no. When you get to that degree of fandom...
I did like how in the new ones they dumbed down all the fucking real straight Trekkie shit, which Rick and Morty could do, but I don't think they will because that would just really...
Well, I would really like for them to announce another fucking season because they left off on a huge fucking cliffhanger.
They're coming back with that.
Yeah, they are
coming back with Rick and Morty,
which is really interesting
next
what
year.
they do with money.
Yeah, I think it's coming back next year.
Now, so I'm interested in what.
Well, look, I hope they took all that money and spent it on mostly hookers, really, because the show is fine.
Yeah.
The show...
They really should have just blown that in cocaine and just wrote more of the same
stuff.
But there's a new season coming. I think it's coming next year.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, speaking of, you know they're doing a movie of Magic the Gathering? Or not a movie, but a cartoon of Magic the Gathering for Netflix?
Have you guys ever seen my Magic the Gathering
What? Why?
I hope y'all heard that angry tossing.
You fucking drunk bitch.
Of my empty cup at the floor.
Drunk bitch.
Magic the Gathering show.
But wait.
You've seen my post. It was like my Facebook picture for when I started Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
You fucking into Magic the Gathering?
No.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ, word?
This kid
I didn't know you was that nerd.
This kid I worked with was into it, so I pulled a carrot penis out of my chef trunks and held a magic card to my head and was stroking it like that was funny to me. Probably like 10 years ago.
I liked Magic Gathering.
Magic the Gathering is coming to Netflix.
You did?
Yeah, I was an avid Magic the Gathering player.
But look,
don't worry, I'll still stroke your parents.
Listen, see.
No, I mean,
but listen.
Yes.
Now the Sailor Boy gay pride parade thing makes more sense.
Anyways.
That has nothing to do with Magic the Gathering. Go fuck yourself.
Doesn't it? I will segue right into that.
I bet you will segue right into it.
I gotta fucking.
I don't go to the armory.
Figure out how to.
Both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better armory your ass.
Before you completely
derail things.
Yeah, no. Before you completely discard it, it's coming from the Russo brothers.
That's funny.
See,
the Russo brothers,
who did Infinity War and Endgame.
My thing about it is this, okay? NTG, for those who are not in the know.
I am a geek, but not that kind of geek.
Yeah.
I've seen titties in my life.
So,
I had titties in my mouth. Double D's in my mouth. Thank you.
Doesn't count if they're big chunky legs. Okay?
Yes, it does. Oh yeah, it does. It all counts.
They're really
titties count.
But they're engorged.
I swear to God, that might be the fucking that might be the fucking title for this fucking episode.
What?
All titties count.
All titties count.
All titties count.
And if you're engorged by Magic the Gathering, you
shut up. No, so
continue.
So as I was going to say is that Magic Gathering has a very lengthy, fucking ridiculous story that has loops and bends and really goofy shit in it.
Okay, ball.
So, oh god, you know what? All my anus up to this, so it's fine.
Okay, Odysseus, where are we going with all this?
Yeah, what are we doing with this?
What are we doing with
this?
This 10-year trek with you and Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
We're like 20, but that's fine. It's essentially it's a long ass story that you're not gonna be able to tell in any fucking show.
This sounds like a bonus clip.
What, me and my Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, this sounds like a bonus episode.
Yeah, sounds like
obviously we didn't have time for it because we're almost close to the 90-minute mark.
Oh shit, we are.
Yes, we are. So yeah, why don't we save that for?
We'll save that for after we end the show, and I'll tell you about Magic the
Gathering. All right. Sorry, programs, you're not gonna get this Homer's tale of role-playing cards and
sadness. My god, it's not sad. It's from junior high school. You're a dick.
And cry jerks.
No cry jerks here.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No
you play Magic the Gathering. You have cry jerk before.
I lubricate with my tears.
No,
it works better.
Nobody loves me but these cards.
It works better than canola oil. My
tears. It's just solvent enough to do my dick.
Oh wow! I do have a funny story about
the saline burns.
Oh shit!
It burns. You, DK. It burns like my soul.
Anyway, as I am now being lambasted for my enjoyment of Magic the Gathering.
Fucking Magic nerd.
Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm not painting fucking figurines, so eat my ass.
Yeah, don't pour the great.
Oh God! Well, I got one last.
I got nothing else. Go fuck yourself.
I got one last thing before we get into box office numbers.
Go ahead.
Friday saw Super Showdown.
The WWE show from the old man.
Yeah, I heard Goldberg really shit the bed on getting it.
That's
the only thing I will talk about.
Yep.
Goldberg versus the Undertaker.
Yeah, I heard he got knocked out.
Yes, he
did.
Out. He knocked himself out. This match, I was like, you know what? I don't know what to expect, but as long as they keep it under 5 minutes, I'd be cool with that. It lasted 10 minutes.
Oh God!
And it was a fucking shit fest. At some point, Goldberg was spearing Undertaker.
Nerd! Continue.
Goldberg with the spear, Undertaker again. Undertaker sidestepped him. So Goldberg hit the second turnbuckle.
Yep.
Not only did he get concussed himself, but he busted himself open.
Oh my God.
So now he's all bloody. Mind you, they're in the King Abdullah Stadium.
Yep.
It was, they say it was 90 degrees, but inside the stadium it was 100 degrees. And on top of that, these two motherfuckers are old as fuck. So as this match is continuing, it's just falling off a fucking cliff. I was like, oh my God. By the end, the finish sucked. Because Goldberg tried to do a jackhammer on the Undertaker. That didn't work. It was a sloppy jackhammer. Then Undertaker did a sloppy chokeslam, and that was it. I do not need to see this match ever again in life. It was so pathetic and so fucking sad. It was, oh my God. I do not need to see a rematch of this at all. It was such a bad main event. I don't know why I watched this.
It would be like if somebody played Magic played the Dark Orifice card.
The Dark
Orifice card?
I got the Dark Orifice. What are you trying to come back with?
I got gems.
I got anal gems.
Yeah, tonsils of restraint.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right.
You can't see me throw up double fucking middle
damn it.
Guys. Oh,
since there's nothing else to talk about.
No, there isn't.
Let's finish this off with
fuck your numbers.
No, we're doing box office numbers, fatty.
8675309.
Anyways, these are the top 10 highest grossing flicks of the past weekend. Number 1 was Secret Life of Pets Part 2.
Wow, really?
Opened with $48 million. It was
really good for them.
Yeah. Yep. Number 2 was Dark Phoenix with $37 million. It is the lowest grossing X-Men movie of all time.
Boo.
And probably for good reason. $33 million it made. Number 3 was Aladdin.
Yay.
$24.5 million. $232.3 million at the box office.
That's fair enough.
Well, it's Disney. What do you expect?
Exactly.
Number 4 was Godzilla. Fuck.
Godzilla.
Oh, so fucking mad. I need to get to see this movie. $15.5 million and made $78.5 million at the box office. Number 5 was Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yep. Yep. Made $14 million, $50.4 million altogether. Number 6 was Ma. God damn it.
Yeah, that's one we gotta see.
I gotta see this movie.
Even though I know it's gonna end on some horseshit.
I don't care. I want to see this movie.
$7.8
million, $32.7 million. It's made probably like 3 times it cost to make it. It's only $6 million to make it.
Not bad.
Yeah. So it made its money. Number 7 was John Wick Chapter 3.
Yay!
DK, have you seen this yet?
No, I need
Dude, you gotta see this fucking movie. $7.4 million, $138.6 million at the box office. Number 8 was Avengers Endgame. Still, man.
Getting dollars.
Getting that Skrillex.
Yep, $4.8 million, $824.3 million domestically.
What's international?
Lord.
Do they have it?
Huh?
International as well.
International, all together?
Yeah.
It made $2 billion so far. Yeah, it just made $2 billion so far.
It's its own country. The movie is its own country.
Yeah, it's its own island. The greatest island ever.
Stellar.
Number 9 was
Whore Island?
Whore Island? What are you doing? I'm just trying to imagine what Whore Island looks like. Number 9 was Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Really?
$2.9 million, $137.4 million domestically.
Yeah. Good job.
And number 10 was Booksmart.
1.5.
It's a movie with chicks in it.
I gotta make a movie with chicks
1.5. Yeah, okay. It's called Dominatrix.
Like Mean Girls, but they're smart.
Dominatrix.
It made $1.5 million.
Or the thing that God forgot.
Yes, okay.
Respect.
$17.8 million at the box office.
All right.
Coming up this weekend, Men in Black International.
Really?
Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. She is
She's fine.
She is fine as
What a precious cinnamon bun.
Woo.
Indeed.
And the other big movie coming out this weekend, the sequel to Shaft.
Shafter?
No, just
More Shaft?
Just Shaft.
The shaftening?
Extra Shaft?
all the way to the balls.
The ball, skip the shaft.
I am looking forward to seeing that though.
Yes, balls deep.
Balls deep.
The reshafting. Awesome.
You can't wait for the return of Snow Patrol.
Would it make Superfly 2?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen because the last Superfly did not do well at the box office.
No, it didn't.
It did not. And when we tried to sit here and watch that, y'all was having no part of it.
None.
There was too much libations for all that bullshit.
Yeah, that was hard. That was a rough watch.
Yeah. But
we got up to the point where they shut up the barbershop and we're like, no.
No, man, I'm too drunk for this.
Cannot.
Oh!
Yeah.
Did I tell you what was playing at Drive-In last weekend?
No.
So here in the Rock, we have a drive-in out in the sticks called Vintage Drive-In. This is what was playing last weekend. There's 4 screens.
Uh-huh.
The first screen was playing A Dog's Journey and Secret Life of Pets 2.
Okay.
How much nacho pop was being served?
All of it.
I wish we had time to tell that story.
We did that. We did tell that story.
No, we didn't. We never told the story about how we almost got kicked out of the fucking.
I could have sworn that was like bonus clip.
We never told that story.
Holy shit! That might have to be a bonus clip.
Oh yeah, that's a bonus clip.
That goes into the bonus clip.
The second screen was Aladdin Dark Phoenix.
Okay, that's a weird pairing.
The third screen was Ma and Us.
Ooh.
I was like, oh man, that'd have been dope.
That's a nacho pop experience.
That is 3 buckets of nacho pop out of 5.
And the last screen was Godzilla
and
John Wick 3.
Oh fuck, Mike!
Yeah, we could have
rolled up in there. We could
have ruined the CX5.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, that's a pairing. Oh
man.
God damn it! I gotta sit in this chair a little longer.
I was so fucking mad.
Man. We gotta once again have a sports utility vehicle. Oh, no sunroof.
All right, well, fuck it. We'll tell the story right quick.
Okay, right quick.
Let's set the Wayback Machine back to 9 years ago. 9 summers ago.
God damn, that far back.
It was that far back.
We were a different group.
We were way more angrier than we are right now.
With way less children.
Yes.
Damn it.
Way more money.
Yes.
You only had one. Yeah, I had the one.
Not even.
No.
I had one, yeah.
You had one.
Oh, yeah, because you stayed at my house.
Yeah, you had one kid. He had no kids. He was dating, just
whatever.
Wetting his beak out here
wantonly,
in the Rock. And I was going through oats. A really, really painful divorce.
Yes.
At that point.
So,
one night we're sitting here fucking drinking. As we usually do, as we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we get the idea, like, let's go to drive-in. Now, at the time, this is the summer of 2010. So, I looked at the paper, and what I thought at the local drive-in was playing was Salt and Inception.
Yes.
2 movies that we really, really wanted to see at that point.
Yep.
Which we got around to seeing. The 3 of us.
Yes.
Not knowing at the time that it was something else.
Salt.
And the other guys.
With
Will Smith, not Will Smith, Will Ferrell and Marky Mark.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, Salt and Inception, fuck yeah, let's go to the drive-in. So we made the trek to the drive-in.
Yes.
That's right. Is it? No, that was
Machete Night.
Yeah. So somehow we make it to this goddamn drive-in. With, at the time, DK's then girlfriend. Not trying to incriminate anybody here, because at the time it was a girlfriend.
Yep.
And her gold SUV.
Yeah,
golden year of Highlander.
Oh boy!
Year of.
There's also another story.
The Highlander.
There's also another story that involves this poor girl's Highlander. We'll say that for another time. But for right now, so we make it to this fucking drive-in.
Yep.
We can't find Inception.
Nope.
We're just driving around this shit. We're already drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Eventually, we're like, we go to someone. Was like, hey, we can't find Inception. Where's Inception playing? That was just last night because we went on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
That was Friday night. That it was solid Inception. It was the other guy. So by the time we figure this out, we get to the other guys. It's already 2/3 of the way through this movie.
Yep.
And the other guys sucked.
Yep.
At this point, the three of us are on top of this goddamn SUV.
Yep.
And if you don't know Brother C is a rather big guy.
Rather big, 6 foot.
So as he got on top, as Wreck-It Ralph gets on top of this goddamn gold SUV.
I'm a wreck-it.
Yeah, right.
Goddamn.
He puts a goddamn dent in the roof of this fucking SUV.
Yeah, that happened.
And we're screaming at the fucking screen.
Yes.
Like, this movie sucks.
This movie is horrible.
Where's the fucking
Hollering
salt?
at the screen.
Hollering at this fucking screen.
Yeah.
To the point where I guess one of the ushers
on an ATV
came to us, was like, listen guys, you guys need to keep it down, and on top of that, you guys can't be on the top of this fucking SUV. And we just screamed at the usher like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Play the other movie. This movie sucks.
The fuck you gonna do? This is our car. Fuck
Indeed.
you.
So, cooler heads prevail. We're getting back in this SUV. I'm playing fucking Isaac in the back of this goddamn
mixing. Do you remember what you were mixing?
Blackheart and Coke.
No.
There we go. It was rum and Coke.
It was Hondos and
Yes.
Coke.
Was it Hondos and
2 bottles
Yeah,
of Captain
we were
100.
that fucked up.
That's why this SUV got.
Yeah,
Okay,
because he bought a bottle and I bought a bottle.
Don't spoil that fucking. Don't spoil the end of this shit.
Oh God, no.
So now it's the end of this fucking of the other guy.
Oh my God.
And we are fucking hammered at this point.
God damn.
So that was intermission time. My favorite part of the driving experience is the intermission because they play all these cartoons and stuff. So here comes Brother C talking about I want some Nacho Pop.
Yep.
Me and B, the DK look at each other like, what the fuck is Nacho Pop? This motherfucker wanted popcorn with nacho cheese drizzle on top of this shit.
Drizzled, yep.
So I'm like, that sounds fucking disgusting, but okay, we'll go and get this shit. So now, mind you, the fucking the snack bar is like 100 feet away.
Yep.
DK's like, yo, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, the bathroom's right over there. DK's like, fuck that. I'm gonna pee right here on this tree.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's fucking like
5 feet away.
Right there.
By that time, we're
He's like,
5 feet away from the bathroom.
Fuck that. Now, where this place is like out in the sticks. It's out in the country. So it's real country dark, like Clockwork Orange style. And there's kids around. This nigga over here finds a tree, pulls his dick out, and takes a piss in the tree like he's marking his fucking territory over here and shit.
Indeed.
I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get kicked out, man. So he takes a fucking piss. We get in this fucking snack bar. It's like, okay. We get to the person who's running the popcorn machine. It's like,
yeah.
Listen, I need you to make me a bag of popcorn. After you do so, just drizzle it with like nacho cheese.
Yep.
And she's looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You two are fucking retarded, right?
Yep.
But she does it for us.
Yep.
Take this fucking bag of popcorn back to you.
I'm eating it like.
And he's eating it like it's like it's his last meal before the electric chair and shit.
Yep.
Like a feed bag.
Like a fucking
strapped to an
right.
oxen.
So I stick my hand in this bag of popcorn, smothered with nacho cheese, and the only thing I can tell you, programs, is that picture if you programs know the popcorn trick back in the day where some guy would stick his dick in a fucking box of popcorn. Imagine that if it went the whole way through and he jizzed in it.
Yeah.
Because that's the condensity of this fucking popcorn.
Yeah.
Like it was jizzed on. It's the most disgusting thing on the face of this fucking earth.
Fair enough,
It's gross. It's gross. The only thing that's just as gross as that is potato chips with ketchup on it. It's gross. It's nasty. Why the fuck would you do that? Or potato chips with hot sauce on it. It's nasty. Why the fuck would you just ruin a perfectly good bag of popcorn with this bullshit? Right? But okay. So now it's time for the second part of Double Feature, Salt. And we're getting into this movie. I'm getting into this fucking movie.
Yep, he sure is.
And I'm like, oh man, this movie is good. Here comes DK. Yo, my guy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this movie. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, yo, we gotta go home.
Yep.
And so
I
it's like,
that
yo,
so quick.
And I'm like, I start cussing. Like, motherfucker, what do you mean you fucking drunk to watch this movie? Yo, we gotta go home. We gotta go home right now. Fuck you. What do you mean we gotta go home? So I didn't even see Salt that night.
Nope.
So mad. I was cussing both of you out on the way home to this movie.
To this point?
Okay, so that happened. The very next day, I get a call from DK. And he's like, yo, this SUV is fucked. Because not only was there Nacho Pop all over the fucking season, this
there was Nacho Pop,
gold SUV.
There was rum and coke.
Rum and coke all over the place. And the worst part was
the dent on the hood.
Yes. this ass print where fucking C landed on the top of this SUV. Oh man. I kind of felt bad, but I was laughing the whole fucking time.
I was laughing slightly because, okay, that night, DK stayed at my house. And so I'm like, hey, DK, I'm about to make some breakfast. He's like, hold on. I'm talking to the girlfriend right now, and she's really pissed. Because I was supposed to take her to work. And I have the car. And I was like, oh, shit. You think she's going to be mad about that? Look, I haven't even explained that to her yet. Then when she gets this car, it's probably going to smell like rum and Nacho Pop. And don't even mind the dent on the hood. Just take it to work. And that was a very long day. Because I heard back and forth.
For y'all, it wasn't for me. I just slept off a hangover.
That was actually the first time I ever passed out, where I was like, I'm having a conversation with you guys. We're driving from the drive-in, and I wake up and I'm at home, and it's like, get out the car. I'm like, where's Elle? Get out the car. I gotta go home. Get out the car.
I figured this episode is going to end this way.
Yes.
So that will be the title for this podcast, the Nacho Pop Story.
The Nacho Pop Story.
Because it's such a the whole year 2010, as sad as it was for me personally, it was also a very, very fun year.
It was the year
of just a lot of this bodeggery going on.
I mean,
and that's just one of the stories.
That's one of the.
I think the next time the three of us get together,
are we gonna talk about quarters at the club?
We'll talk about that.
We gotta talk about quarters.
And we'll talk about the condom story.
Oh shit!
That is a great fucking story. But that is for another time.
Yes, it is programs.
Yes, programs. That's for another time.
Tune in for more of these great stories.
The next time the three of us are together, we promise we'll tell you the condom story, at least that story.
Oh God!
Yes, that's such a funny fucking story. But until then, this has been another episode of Geeks From Apt 2. I've been Alan 1. He's been Brother C.
Damn right.
He's been DK. We will see you. Actually, no, we should talk about that for a minute.
Yes. Okay.
Because you won't be here next week.
I will not be recording next week.
Yeah. So I'm in between thinking about doing a separate episode, solo episode.
Doing with DK.
Or if DK's here, maybe.
I can come through next week.
If you want. Okay, so either A, you're going to get an episode next week, or you're not going to get an episode next week. It depends on what's going on. So I'm just letting y'all know right now what's going on. But until next time, this has been the Geeks From Apt 2 podcast. And as always, we will keep the door open for you. Laters.
Deuces.
Deuces.
You know you can poke holes in condoms if you stick tacks in them?
Shut up.